Beachbody Coach Opportunity presentation. My name is Heather Moonka, and I will be going through this presentation for you guys, giving you all the information, and I'm really excited that you're here. At the end, I'll take any questions you have. So, in the meantime, feel free to chat them in the chat, and our coaches that are on will be happy to help answer those. But then, of course, I will go through at the end to check those out as well. So don't hesitate to ask those too. Use the chat, make it interactive, have fun. This should be a really, enjoyable presentation for you guys. So let's get going. Tonight we're going to cover who I am. We're going to talk about who Team Beachbody is. We're going to talk about what coaching is, what makes a good coach. We're going to talk about how to earn, how to join, and then I will also give you my own income progression from when I started all the way through. So my name is Heather Moonka. Like I said, I'm a combined 6-star diamond coach, which basically just means that I've helped my coaches reach leadership levels, meaning that some of them have, been able to quit their full-time jobs, been able to, retire their husbands, been able to have complete freedom in their life. So I give the credit to them. They've worked hard, but that makes me one of the top leaders in the company. So I actually turned to Beachbody after a car accident. The car accident actually led me into a spiral of bad eating, not being able to work out. I was actually practically bedridden. And, doctors said it was going to be chronic, that I would never be able to do things like working out or even walk long distance. And I just didn't accept that. I didn't accept that diagnosis. So I finally had found a really fantastic doctor who told me that if I could strengthen my core, I would get my mobility back. That it was a long shot, but it was worth trying. So that's exactly what I did. I actually turned to a program called Turbo Jam, which you might be familiar with, one of Beachbody's earlier programs. And they have a workout that's an ab workout. That's all it is an ab workout. It's 10 minutes standing ab work and 10 minutes floor work. So I actually did the standing ab portion. I literally did 10 seconds at a time until I could finally do the entire 10 minutes. Then I was able to do the 10 minutes on the floor, and then I was able to move into a little bit of working out. And when I went back to the doctors, they were so surprised because my back strength before I did this was actually at a -20, and when I went back, it was a +10, which just means that my, strength went up immensely. I was able to finally move again. So I started this business when I still had a job, and I actually just started it so that I could pay it forward and help others who had been told that they didn't have any hope. I was told that I didn't have any hope, that I was chronic, and I wanted to be the hope to people, to let them know that you can get your life back. I didn't really enjoy my job. I was an accountant. That was my career. That was my degree. It was what I knew. But I was working, 8 to 5 ish, right? 8 to 7, 8 to 9. And, times, especially, I was thinking in April how stressful it was to be an accountant and to have to do taxes and all that. I was missing life. I didn't have any paid time off actually. And anytime I had to take time off, it was a big deal. It was, such an ordeal really to get time off. And I felt like I was missing out on something. I didn't realize that there was another way to live life, but I just thought that was normal. You go to work, you spend most of your day there, most of your life there. You're underappreciated, underpaid. You are barely at home before you're tired. You're so tired, it's time to go to bed, and you wake up and do it all over again. I remember hating going to bed at night because I didn't want to get up in the morning to go to work. I was living for the weekend. But what do? That's your job. Well, the company ended up filing for bankruptcy, and they were going to reorganize. So I thought, hey, this is a great opportunity to add it to my resume, until we found out the CEO was running a Ponzi scheme. And at that point, I didn't have a job. Obviously, when something like that happens, it's really devastating, especially for me. That was what I had chosen to do for my career. I couldn't get a job in my state because I had that on my resume. So I was so thankful to have this business to fall back on, and I actually dove in full force to build this business. Now I actually make more than I ever had the opportunity or potential to make as an accountant. I actually make multiple six figures from home. I was able to retire my husband from his corporate job. We're free to travel. We're free to live life as we want. We actually just got back from 5 days in California. We took a few extra days before we were going to a wedding to take my niece to Disneyland. We didn't have to ask for that time off. I actually was paid during the time I was gone. So life is so much different. I actually like my life now. I love it. I'm not living for the weekend. Every day is amazing. And that's where I came from and where I am now. Talk about where Beachbody came from and where they are now. So in 1998, John Congdon and Carl Deichler actually founded a company called Beachbody LLC, which Beachbody is our first kind of company. They started a few programs like great that thin thighs guaranteed, great abs guaranteed, Power 90, Slim and 6, P90X. And what happened was they actually found out that people were coming together on the message boards in small little groups and holding each other accountable. They actually, found that the people that were actually doing those groups were more successful than those who just bought off the infomercial and didn't have that accountability. So in 2007, they actually launched the Team Beachbody Coaching Network and Team Beachbody. The people that were running those little accountability groups on the message boards became our founding coaches. And since then, it's exploded. We've been able to do more as a company because we have the word of mouth from coaches, because we have people who are willing to work with others closely. And that's where we come in as coaches. That's where you come in when you decide to become a coach, is being that accountability for somebody. So many people don't succeed with their health and fitness goals because they don't have somebody cheering them on. They don't have somebody in their corner, somebody checking on them, somebody helping them, somebody saying, hey, are you sticking with your clean eating? They don't have somebody to do that. And that's what we get to do as coaches. That's why our job is so important. So you can see here that we have done so much since then. We've launched so many programs that you probably know, including Turbo Fire, which I'm giving away tonight, but Insanity Max 30, 21-day fix, the Masters Hammer and Chisel. We just launched 22-minute hardcore. We have Shakeology. And then this summer, we're actually launching Country Heat, which is a country line dance based fitness program. We actually all got to test drive it a couple weeks ago, and it was surprisingly like a sweat fest. It was so fun and simple and easy to follow, but I sweat like crazy. So I think it's going to be an amazing program. But what makes Team Beachbody unique? Why are we different from some of the other companies you may have seen or even, maybe even looked at as far as an opportunity? I've mentioned a few things, like our message boards and how we don't just hand somebody a program, we actually help them go through it. But we've got the complete solution, right? We have fitness, nutrition, peer support, rewards, and we started really with infomercials and doing the workouts, but then we've come into having that nutrition portion of it and the peer support with coaches, and we greatly reward not only our coaches but those that do our programs as well. So the Team Beachbody revenue growth is something that's important to talk about because so many companies like ours don't survive after a few years, and here we are. It's almost 10 years. We've had coaching for 9 years now, and we just keep growing. About a 54% growth year over year, and that's something that we are really proud about. We have so many programs and we're constantly adding to them, and that's why this business continues to work, is because we don't just stop at one program. We don't just stop when we say, oh, P90X is great and we've had enough. We actually continue to research and to create programs that are for everybody. We're still a young company. That's what's so crazy, is that we've had this kind of growth and yet we're still a young company. That's why it's such a great time to become a coach. We actually need more help. In 2015, our coaches helped over 1 million people get healthy. Isn't that amazing? I think that's something that I'm so proud of that. But the sad thing is we've only just scratched the surface on the obesity epidemic. You can walk down the street and see how many people really truly need our help. They need somebody in their corner, which is really where you come in. So that's why it's such a great time to become a coach. We need your help. Shakeology is our signature product. It's only sold through coaches, which gives you a huge advantage. There's nothing out there that matches up to its amazing, dense nutrition, health benefits, and the value. Really, for less than $5, you get a full meal, and it's equivalent to $41 worth of fruits and vegetables in a glass. So that's pretty amazing to me. I drink it every day as a coach. It's actually helped me lower my cholesterol, lower my blood pressure, regulate my blood sugar. It finally helped me get rid of my belly pooch, which I could not get rid of no matter how clean I was eating. And the best part about it is that it did all that for me before we did our clinical study, and now it's actually clinically proven to do all those things that it did for me that I already knew it had done. It has amazing ingredients, proteins, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, phytonutrients, adaptogens. All those things will increase your energy, detoxify, and protect your body against free radicals, reduce hunger and food cravings. And then it has prebiotics and probiotics to help digestion gently, which I like to recommend too. But Beachbody has something for everybody. That's what's so unique. It's not just Shakeology. It's not just the workouts. We have everything. It doesn't matter your age or your fitness level, anything. We have the whole gamut for you. We have fitness programs for absolutely everybody, even beginners. You can get started at the very beginning. And also for people who have been working out forever and they need a new challenge. We have that too. We have products that help kickstart your weight loss, like 3-day refresh, and then programs that will complement our own programs, like the Beachbody Performance line. And you'll also have digital access to your workouts, so you don't have to take your DVDs with you on vacation, which I think is something that is so amazing. You can actually digitally unlock our programs online, which is pretty cool. But you don't have to take my word for it how amazing they are. You can look at these results because Beachbody has thousands and thousands of people that submit their success stories in every single week to Beachbody to say, hey, I did this program. It's amazing. What I love about it, I talked a little bit about rewards for customers too, but if you, even as a coach, submit your results, we'll send you either a t-shirt or size, actually has some cool size socks. 22-Minute Hardcore has a coin. So you get cool rewards just for submitting your results into Beachbody. So we definitely have pretty amazing results from that. We also have the Beachbody Challenge, which gives away so much money every year to amazing results. So we definitely want you to get amazing results, and we'll help you, incentivize you as well. I wanted to share these because our team also works incredibly hard to get awesome results. We don't just talk the talk, we walk the walk too, because we believe in what we do. We believe in the products, we believe in the programs, and if you become a coach on our team, we'll help you to get great results as well. We'll help you work through your programs and drink your Shakeology and keep you accountable to that, because we so believe in what we do, and we so believe in how amazing the products are. What I love about coaching is that you get to meet some really amazing people. I have made some of my closest friends through this business, and we never would have met if it hadn't been for coaching. That's so crazy to me to think about, that I would have missed out on so many amazing friends if I hadn't joined this business. We are gearing up for our annual conference in Nashville. And I'm so excited because I often only get to see these people on, video conferences like this, and I don't get to see them in person. So I'm so excited because I actually get to go and give them a hug and meet with them. And, my team always hosts a little team dinner get together before everything starts so we can, come together and just be together. I've gained valuable friendships, freedom to do what I love, and being able to pass that on to my team is something that I just love getting up in the morning to be able to do, and to help them create that freedom for themselves. So what is a coach? I like to talk about what a coach doesn't have to be, because a lot of people come in and they think, you know what, I can't be a coach because I'm not a fitness or nutrition expert. I am not at my fitness goals, and I'm not a salesperson. And the good news is you don't have to be any of those things. In fact, you probably saw my before picture at the beginning, and I'll show you again a little bit later. But I was not at my goal weight when I started. I was still, really struggling with back pain, and I was still struggling to get great results. So something that I've learned over the years is that knowing that people are looking up to you is some of the best accountability you'll ever have. You don't have to be an experienced salesperson. I always make this joke, and it's so true. I worked at Express for a brief period of time, and I was so bad at sales. They put me in the back to fold shirts, no joke. And yet I've been very successful at this because we don't sell to people. We actually share our stories and help them get the tools they need on their fitness journey. So we're not pushing a shirt on somebody because we like it. We're giving a program to somebody because they need it and they've chosen it. So you should be, sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. You should be committed to being proof that products works yourself, right? Doing your workouts, drinking Shakeology, being willing to share that journey with people. Even when you struggle, saying, hey, I didn't feel like doing it today, but I did it anyway. And showing people that you're real and that you're doing this. And then you should also be willing to improve and grow. I've learned so much about myself through this business, and I've grown so much as a person that I didn't think that was going to happen. I didn't expect that. But that's exactly what happened is, I learned so much about myself and was able to grow as a person. I would have gotten so nervous before doing one of these, at the beginning, and now I get so excited to do them because I get to share this amazing business with people. So what are some of the benefits? I think it's important to note that you get to set your own work hours. So a lot of us are busy. You might have a full-time job still, and that's completely fine. Most people start this business when they do have a full-time job. So if you're able to sprinkle this into your day, that is great. If you can do half an hour in the morning before the kids get up, and you can do a little bit on your lunch hour, and then you can do another hour after the kids go to bed, perfect, great. That works really well. Just want to be able to set a little bit of time every day to build. And again, part-time, full-time, totally up to you. This business lends itself so well to building online. We'll actually teach you how to build the business online, but of course you can build in person. You are the best advertisement. You going through the workouts and getting great results, or just having more energy from drinking Shakeology, is going to be an amazing testament to these products. You get to share your passion and attract people. This cracks me up because when you start working out and you start getting excited about working out, when you get bitten by that bug, you cannot help but talk about it. So if that's you, you may as well be getting paid for it by talking about these products, right? That's how I feel. You may as well be sharing it and exuberant about it and share those products with people and get paid for it. You also get a 25% discount. So anything that you use, if you drink Shakeology regularly, you should become a coach, if for no other reason than to get that 25% discount, because that's a huge savings, right? Let's talk about the rewards. I think this is an important thing too. So we get commissions, and we actually get a 25% commission on anything that's purchased through our website. So Beachbody actually has websites for us. They maintain them, they host them, they update them. So we don't even have to do any of that. So you get a 25% commission on that. You also get bonuses for team growth. So as your team grows, you get bonuses based on the volume that they bring in. We get trips for building our business. This year we actually went on a cruise. We chartered the biggest cruise ship on the sea, although I heard there's one more that's bigger that just launched. But we chartered the entire ship. We took a cruise through the Caribbean, pretty amazing. But since I've joined, I've been able to go to Cancun, to Disney World on 2 cruises, and to the Atlantis in the Bahamas. So pretty fun. We get amazing recognition. I remember working at my accounting job, and I was only ever called out if I did something wrong. I never was told when I did a good job, and Beachbody is constantly telling us what a good job we've done and really giving us rewards for that. And you also get learning and personal development. Like I said, I've grown so much as a person. I used to freak out before doing these, and now I'm excited to do them. So to me, that's just, that's pretty incredible to me to see that growth. But I don't think that many people could say that they have those kind of rewards in their current job. I know that I couldn't have. We also have amazing support, which I think is another good, important thing to note, because we want to help you reach your goals. There's no guesswork on how to get started. We're actually going to give you your business quick start, 7 days, guide you through how to get started. We'll plug you into new coach training. We'll get you a ton of marketing tools to help you. We will lead new coach training for you. All you have to do is plug in and do the work. We actually have a weekly call with the whole company, so you can learn from the top leaders and understand a little bit about what's going on in the business. It's pretty incredible, all the amazing things we have. And of course, we have all the social media channels, so you can go there, see success stories, get tips, get ideas, learn about all the news that's going on. So you're definitely well plugged in when you get started. And then what can you expect from our team? I wanted to talk about this too because I'm very proud of the team that I've built, and I actually have a success partner. We're both top leaders in the business, both six-figure earners. We run a monthly new coach training every single month, starts the first Monday of the month. I have a full training website for you, rank advancement training. So as you're moving up and getting in leadership, we'll actually help you do that as well. We have team challenges to plug your customers into. Right now, we're running a Shakeology challenge, so you actually can plug people into those. Recognition and accountability, I do my own, so you also get fun stuff from me. And we have an exclusive Facebook group, which is one of the best parts about being a coach because we get to be in that group, ask questions, brainstorm, get help. And then Monday nights, I also run a team Zoom so that which is a video conference, we all get on and brainstorm and learn from one another. So you'll definitely be well taken care of when you join our team. We take really great pride in having like-minded people who are always willing to help and guide you. So what are your options? You might be wondering, what's the difference between, kind of being a coach and maybe you're not quite ready to do that. But I know you're here because you want to be a coach, so I'll just talk about this briefly. But being a coach means you're ready to change your life. You're ready to help others and you want to work on your own fitness while you're helping others reach their goals. You can do both at the same time. If you're not ready to do that, it might be time for you to just join a challenge group and start as a customer. But let's talk about how to get started as a coach because that's why you're here, right? The best way to get started as a coach is to sign up with a challenge pack. A challenge pack has a few things in it. It has a fitness program. It has your first shipment of Shakeology, which means you're going to get 30 days of Shakeology. And then you also get a 30-day trial to the Team Beachbody Club. So what's cool about the Team Beachbody Club is that it has two things that I love. The first is a customizable meal plan. So you actually plug in your preferences and it will make up that meal plan for you. The second thing, which is amazing, is Beachbody On Demand, which is our streaming online subscription. It has hundreds of our workouts like Insanity, P90X, P90X2, P90X3. It has amazing programs there for you, so you can automatically get that when you sign up for the challenge pack. But the really big important thing here is that your coach enrollment fee is waived. So your $39.95 enrollment fee is waived, and you're going to save anywhere from $50 to $80 on top of that. So no matter how you slice it, you're going to save at least $90 when you get a challenge pack. So to me, that's the best way to get started. But of course, if you already have a workout that you want to do, get on Shakeology HD, or if you're already on Shakeology HD, get a new workout so you can start fresh. I feel like you should at least go through one program from start to finish in your coaching career so that you can really have those great results. Challenge packs actually start at $140 US. So the reason I want to point that out is because that's about the same price as getting Shakeology one time with shipping and everything. So you may as well get a challenge pack, right? Because then you get a new workout, you get on demand, you get all that good stuff. So that is the best way in my eyes, to get started. After you join, a month later, you'll be charged monthly for your business fee. Here's the great thing. You might be thinking, I do not want to have to buy a bunch of stuff, stick it in my garage, or lug it around in my car and hope to unload it, right? You don't have to do that. Beachbody takes care of inventory for you. So to me, that $15.95, I'm thankful that it does just that. If that's all it did, I'd be thrilled. Because I feel like it's such a big barrier to entry to think that you have to buy thousands of dollars worth of product just to get in and then have to unload it. So you're only going to pay for what you use. You're only going to pay for what you personally use. So your $15.95 covers obviously inventory. It covers what Beachbody does in the warehouse, shipping and all that good stuff, customer service. It also covers the fact that you're going to have several websites. And these websites are hosted, maintained, and updated as anything changes, as new programs are added, as prices change, all that great stuff. It also pays for some of the advertising. You know, if you're ever up late at night and you turn on the TV, you cannot miss one of our infomercials, right? I've even seen them on the plane. It's so funny. I'll turn, you know, we did a red eye a few months ago and I turned on the TV on the plane and it was a T25 infomercial right there in front of me. It was so funny. So obviously we are in many, many, many places. Of course, when you become a coach, you have the opportunity to earn a 25% commission on anything purchased through these websites. And you get those bonuses, like I talked about, based on the growth of your team. So pretty amazing to become a coach. If you want to join as a customer, again, you know, you can join with a challenge pack. And then if you decide you want to become a coach later down the line, you actually can upgrade for free. So that's a great way to do it. But you know, you're here because you want to become a coach. So let's just move on to what's possible with Beachbody. So I just have to share this with you because I have to give the disclaimer that Beachbody doesn't guarantee success because it's based on you. If you're a hard worker, if you'll follow my to-do list, if you'll work every day at it, then you're going to have great success. But it's those on this list that don't do anything that just get a few dollars here and there because they may be doing it just for the discount. They may be doing it because they aren't ready to work. But you can see that the amount that people earn varies greatly. So you can see that the highest paid coach in all of Beachbody makes $3 million a year. Not bad, huh? Not bad for working from home or wherever you travel, right? So let's talk about I'll talk about my income progression for you here. My first year, I started in 2010. I actually was just basically learning the ropes. I didn't really have any team. I had a small team, so I didn't make much bonus off of that, a little bit. But I mostly was selling programs here and there. We didn't even have challenge packs then. So I was just selling programs here and there, getting that 25% commission. My first full year, my team started to grow and I was understanding things a little bit better. We didn't have training like we have now. So I basically learned how it goes and started to give that to my team as well. But I made 19,000, which was starting to be something pretty real. My second full year, I actually made 54,000 and I was pretty impressed because that's a huge jump year over year. My third full year was in 2013, which was my first six-figure year, and I actually did not think that six figures was going to ever be possible for me, not because of this business, but just in general. It wasn't something that I envisioned for myself until I started this business, and I saw others were making that, and I wanted to make that myself. In 2014, I actually paid off all my debt. I was able to tell my husband when his job didn't exist anymore that he didn't need to go find something else, that he could stay home and help me. We actually got married and we were able to pay for our wedding and our honeymoon outright without going into debt. As our first, act as a married couple going into debt, we didn't have to do that. And I made 166,000. And then last year in 2015, I actually almost hit that 200,000 mark, which I'll, go over that this year. So it's pretty amazing that by working from home, helping others, making my own hours, working a few hours on social media, something like this can happen. And the best part about joining a team is that I will give all my quote unquote secrets to you. There's no secrets. It's just a to-do list. It's just being consistent. It's just, working through a to-do list and being willing to help others and leading with a heart to help others and being consistent in that. So in the next 24 hours, the person who invited you is going to follow up with you and ask you, what did you most like about what you saw? Does Team Beachbody feel like a fit that could help you achieve your goals? And do you think you're ready to dive in as a coach or you want to stay a customer? So in the meantime, you can reach out to them. They'll be happy to hear from you. If you're excited and ready to go right now, don't wait. But in the meantime, think about what a coach could do for you. And you just heard what it's done for me. Pretty amazing. Think about who you can help. You might have some people in mind already, family, friends, coworkers, and then think about what your goals and dreams are. Because I can tell you that this business can get you anywhere you want to be. It's a vehicle to help you reach those goals. Whatever it is that you have sat down and thought about and always wanted, it can get you there. It can. So ask yourself, what do you want out of life? And is what you're doing now going to get you there? Because I know that if I was an accountant right now, I would never be making what I do. I would never have the freedom that I have, and my husband would definitely still be working as well. So you only get something different by doing something different. And this right here might be the different that you've been looking for and that you needed. You just needed to hear it tonight, and you were meant to hear it tonight. So do you guys have any questions for me before we do our drawing and all that good stuff? I'm going to give you guys a sec to chat. Use that chat and go ahead and ask any questions. Anything that you have, you're free to ask. I'm happy to answer for you. And if not, we'll go on, we'll close it out, and then we'll do our drawing. All right. Okay, well, if you guys think of any questions, I did open that event page. Feel free to post in there. I will keep my eye on it. If you have any questions, you can always ask the person who invited you, and you're always free to message me as well. I'm happy to help you and then point you back to whoever invited you. But feel free to ask questions in that event page. I'll keep it open forever, and you're always free to ask there. So I'm going to close it out and then we'll do our drawing. So thank you guys so much for being on. I appreciate you being here, and I can't wait to welcome you to our team.